He's an old guy, has dementia, can't lead us, and the country is screwed. Tell some big lies, barely speaks English, sniffs children, and their mom's hair too goes the wrong way. When he leaves his speeches, gets lost each day. In the White House yard, all the Dems say that we should re-elect him. How can he run when walking is hard? And you keep falling, keep falling, and you keep
Welcome to the show, DJ Wonder Chrissy. It's Tuesday, March 19th. There you go. Got a funny little ditty there called Keep Falling, Joe. Hey, and if you can see, let's see here. I gotta move over this way. Got my I voted sticker on right there. Let me move it so you can see it better. There you go. Voted yesterday. Pre-voting. Chicago's a mess. I did a morning video on this. Have an update. Voting's the worst it's ever been. At around noon, they said they were shooting for 12% voter turnout. Yeah, 12%. Where in the last election, which was a mayoral election, was 38, and that was pretty bad. So, I don't know. I have no clue what's going on in Chicago, folks. I think it's the death spiral. Maybe Chicago is going the way of Haiti, right? Let me queue up an update on Haiti here. Yeah, Haiti. Let's get this one ready from Fox News. We'll give you a view. This is hot off the presses today. I've seen reports. It's de-evolving. There's supposed to be 1,000. Now they're saying that originally there was like 400 Americans. Now it's up to 1,000. And Big Joe Bergen not doing anything to get them out that we're aware of. So you're on your own, folks. You better be prepared wherever you are, whether it's in a foreign country or at your house. I strongly suggest that you're prepared because there's no one going to come to help you. That's for damn sure. That's for damn sure. You know what I mean. Be prepared. There you go. Yeah, be prepared, folks. Be prepared. So let's watch this update on Haiti. Lord, Haiti. And see what they got to say.
Thousands of American citizens are home safe this morning after escaping mass chaos, gang violence, and
chaos.
The American citizens able to make it out on the state of...
Anything other than chaos would be a disappointment at this point, right, folks? We just expect more and more chaos.
First charter flight out of the island, and they touched down.
Beautiful streets there. I don't know what that big pile of garbage is there, other than a pile of garbage. I guess you can get yourself a hot dog and right across from the garbage pile.
In Miami yesterday at 2:30 in the afternoon.
Madeline Rivera is in Washington with all the details. Madeline? Hey, good morning, guys. A U.S. official says there were 47 passengers on board that first charter flight. They are believed to be all Americans, as the flight was only for Americans with U.S. passports. The State Department announced the charter flight on X Saturday, providing a link with an application. They say we encourage U.S. citizens still in Haiti who seek to depart to contact the Department of State using the crisis intake form on our website if they have not already done so. But getting to these charter flights to leave believe Haiti is dangerous. The planes are taking off from...
I mean, look, I got campfires there. I guess if you want to, make yourself a hot dog or a chicken breast sandwich, you got a nice fire going to cook it there, or a bag of popcorn or something. That's nice. That's a nice touch for a city of that size.
Cap Haitian because the airport in Port-au-Prince remains closed after gangs took over the city. Cap Haitian is about a 5.5-hour drive from the capital, and it runs through gang-controlled territory. The State Department is warning folks to only consider taking these charter flights if they believe they can reach Cap Haitian safely. Several hundred Americans are believed to be still stuck in the country with no signs of the chaos abating. Last week, the U.S. flew in more Marines to beef up security at the embassy, which does remain open.
They'll be closing the embassy in a week or two, I suspect. They'll be helicoptering people out again, too, in a couple of weeks. This is similar to Chicago, folks. We got a lot of gangs in Chicago, probably not just 3. It's splintered into thousands of micro gangs, and I can see them taking. I mean, they already took over the south and the west side. They just need to gobble up the rest of the city and divide it up among themselves. So there you go. This could happen to Chicago, but let's listen a little more and look at some of these unreal pictures. I mean, this is what could happen to your favorite town.
After some non-essential personnel were evacuated. Prime Minister Ariel Henry has agreed to step down once a transitional presidential council is formed and an interim prime minister is named. One passenger who escaped Haiti on that charter flight over the weekend says, "Haiti is my homeland, and it's very stressful to see the homeland going through this act of violence, destruction, and they are our neighbors." Separately, the nonprofit organization Project Dynamo is working on rescuing 40 Americans by air or sea. It's unclear if any of those folks were on the flight on Sunday. Guys, back to you.
And there are more Americans stuck there, and it sounds like we're trying to fly them out. Yeah, what about the first 2 days? Nothing. You're on your own. Now is it, oh, wait a second, it's a bit of a problem.
Yeah. Sounds like, Maddie, you said you can go online and you can apply for this?
The State Department put up on their web page that they were going to have a flight. Also, people who were there, who notified the government, the State Department, hey, we're here, got an email.
Why are they so late to respond to it? Haiti has been spinning off in chaos for months now. The fact that they're just now coordinating flights to get the Americans out, it just seems like it's a pattern.
Well, the point, though, Lawrence, is that there were commercial airline flights out until recently. Now they're stuck. They could have left in the last month. Here's the problem. Everybody in Haiti is there for humanitarian reasons. Yeah. They're working some type of...
They'd be screwed now, folks. Hey, whoever's in Haiti now is just screwed.
They're trying to get water there. They're trying to have it. They're getting an orphanage. So for the State Department to go, I told you to leave. Right. Really? I told you. You anticipated the Prime Minister was going to be ousted once they went to Kenya, and then all of a sudden, okay, just let these people die and starve.
Fund some of those projects, to your point, Brian.
So many churches and missionaries go down there to help the Haitian people.
That's exactly right.
It's a mess.
So I guess we can say they haven't shown up on Florida shores yet. I got a couple of friends in Florida. Once they happen to show up there, we'll reach out to them and get an update on what's going on. But so far, Florida has defended their borders and haven't had any problems. So kudos to Ron DeSantis in DeSantis land, and let's hope that we get our borders a little bit stronger in the coming months here, and hope things go well. So so today was election day in Chicago. We'll get the results probably around 10 midnight tonight. They're expecting, because of low voter turnout, there are going to be some more contested races, closely contested, where when you have a higher volume, the races are more wide open. So with the lesser voting turnout, we're going to have some closer races. If you're into that stuff, I'm not really into that. We voted. We had to vote on 2 different tax issues, which they're trying to raise taxes here in the northwest suburb. It's Illinois, man. Illinois is just raising taxes left and right. And as I I did a good video this morning on how sneaky and smart our politicians are when they raise taxes. They just don't lop it onto your real estate tax, folks. What they do is they create new taxes that, and then they like say, okay, well, you got to start charging this at the grocery store or the hardware store or restaurants or here or there. So people can't see actually what all they're paying. I know, like myself, taxes I pay, we pay 44 cents a gallon for gas here in Illinois. We're paying income tax of 5%. We're paying, 6 to 7.5% on retail sales, depending on where you buy it. That varies by city. Same thing with cars, probably like 5 or 6% on a new car. Things just keep going up, folks. It's inflation here in Illinois, and they're trying to figure out how to pay for the migrants, right? That's the big kicker in the keister is they're going to spend $1 billion on the illegals this year, and it's going to do nothing more than make everyone's standard of living worse in Illinois. You can guarantee, take that to the bank. Take that to the bank. Any state that's bringing in illegals or having illegals dropped upon them, the standard of living is going to decrease greatly there, folks. That's a given. It's a given. So I think I saw we still have like 13,000 in the shelters. We had a total of 32,000 delivered here from Texas via bus or plane. I don't know where they all went. I guess they found apartments for some of them. Some of them probably moved on to a warmer climate during the cold winter weeks. It was actually a pretty warm winter this year. They got lucky. We only had like a week or two of super cold weather, and other than that, it's been pretty mild. It's probably 45 and windy today. Actually, 57, I think I saw. Yeah, 57. Doesn't feel like it. The wind really brings the temperature down, but today was supposed to be the best day of the week. We're going to be in the 40s, high 40, 45 for the rest of the week. And that's the weather in Chicago in middle of March. Opening day's coming up April 1st, I believe, for the Cubs. Not sure about the White Sox, but traditionally on opening day, it's snow flurries, hat and gloves type of event. That's a given, and usually they try to keep opening day in Chicago to like the second week of the season, but this year it's the first day of the season, I believe, April 1st. So they're going to be playing, I think, 2 games in the first couple of days at Wrigley Field. So should be interesting. Hopefully the weather will be nicer than it usually is, but it gets cold there, especially if you're in the upper deck and the wind's coming off the lake. It can get frigid. It can get frigid until the middle of June. So going to a baseball game April 1st, you've got to have one hell of a drive to be a Cubs fan, folks. And I think I saw the average ticket in Wrigley was $58, although I don't know where those seats are at. It's probably in the bleachers, and if you want to sit in a lower deck there, you're probably talking $80 to $90, if not more, if you can get them. So hope you're enjoying today's episode as we talk about voting in Chicago. The voting numbers are going to be dismal this time around. So where did all these people go? Where are all these people complaining about the illegals? Only thing I can think about is the people that are complaining about the illegals aren't registered to vote, or maybe they're not citizens themselves and they can't vote. Just wondering. Maybe that's the problem. Because conventional wisdom would tell you if there's such a upheaval in the black and brown communities, the marginalized minorities of Chicago, that they'd be hitting the polls left and right. They would be organized. they would be going to the voting booths and voting in mass. And it's not happening. Not happening. So maybe we'll find out more. I haven't heard anyone in the media ask that question yet, but I'm sure wondering. As I talked about in the earlier show today, there was a protest at Gage Park over the weekend, and there was a YouTuber that went and videotaped it called Ford Boss Me. Once again, his name is Ford, F-O-R-D, Boss Me. He did an hour-long video of this. It was more of like a press conference, rally, and maybe 30 to 40 people showed up. That's it. 30 to 40 people. They didn't even bother marching. They didn't have enough to march around the park. So, I don't know. Things are not adding up. Things are not adding up in Chicago as, never usually does. So check out I did some shorts about the CTA and what's going on in the Chicago CTA Transit. Got some funny videos there, and I hope you enjoy that. But I think I'm going to end this one early here. Make sure you guys vote. The polls are closing in 2 hours here in Chicago. So exercise your vote if you can. And vote. That's all I can say. And just hope that the people in the cemeteries aren't voting. Yeah, that's always been a long-standing joke in Chicago is they're voting from the cemeteries. Those are the districts that vote the most, are the cemeteries. So we'll find out who voted this time, and there wasn't a lot of them. So maybe they changed the gates on the cemeteries or something. Maybe that's the reason. So DJ Wonder Chrissy over and out. Land Cruiser Midwest. This is Migrant Mayhem. Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe if you would. Give us that like. It matters. It helps us with the algorithm. Over and out. See ya.